here for you today sounds like this. Okay, we can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on with this lick, because it kind of is one of those repeating patterns. So that's kind of it played fast, and you heard it played over the intro of a backing track. So we're going to work on the first section of this slowly first, and to clarify what the sections are, let's play them slowly. First section sounds like this. The second section sounds like this. Okay, so let's get to it. So to play the first section, it sounds like this again. Basically what we're doing, we're going to be barring the first finger over the high E and B, and we're going to hammer on from the 10th to the 13th, back to the 10th, hammer on, pull off, on with a downstroke, okay, so. And then with an upstroke, we are going to play in the high E with the 10th, hammered onto the 11th, back to the 10th, okay? So that weird note here, basically it's part of the blues scale for A minor pentatonic, okay? Or A minor blues. Okay, they're the blues notes there. So we have this. Now we do a downstroke for the first hammer on pull off, and the second one we do an upstroke, right? Part of the reason why we do this is so that with the upstroke, I also, as I do the upstroke, I place my thumb on the string, or the strings, so that I mute the note from the previous B string that we just played, okay? So the B string notes 10, 13, 10. Then when I hit the 10 on the high E, we pick, and then we kind of, as we're picking, we're also muting by touching the string with the thumb here, so that we get a nice clean sound. Otherwise it's going to sound like this. Okay? And we get these two notes ringing out together, which is not what we want. We want this. Okay? Not this. Because obviously note bleed isn't good unless you really want it. So after that we go, then we go, okay, so then after doing the hammer on pull off from 10, 11, 10 on the high E, we then do another upstroke on the high E on the 10th, and then we do a hammer on from nowhere to the 13th fret on the B, pulled off to the 10th fret on the B, okay? Now that hammer on that we do from nowhere, also, when we hammer on to the 13th fret, we're also using the fleshy part of this third finger. It will also touch the high E that we've just played and mute it, so it sounds like this. Okay? If it wasn't muting it, it would sound like this, if I can do it. It's hard to do it, to be honest. It's hard for me to not mute it by accident, but basically, there we go. It would sound something like that, but naturally your finger, when it goes down here at this angle, is going to accidentally touch accidentally on purpose, touch the high E. So we're going to do that, And then finally we play the 12th fret on the G. And that's the lick. Now we could change that flat 5 to the normal pentatonic note here, the actual 5th, but just kind of introducing a bit of quirkiness to this lick, adding that blues flavour. Now the second section, it sounds like this. Okay, that's played slowly. So what we're doing here, firstly, again, hammering on from the 10th to the 13th, back to the 10th. Then we're going to go, okay, that is now the 10th on the high E, upstroke, hammer on to the 12th, hammer on to the 15th with the little finger, pull off to the 15th, and then the 12th. Okay? And then we're going to do this again, upstroke on the 10th fret, hammer onto the 12th, pull back off to the 10th. So we have this. And then we're going to hit that 10th fret again with an upstroke. And then do the hammer on from nowhere onto the 13th fret of the B. Pull off to the 10th fret. And then finally play the 12th fret of the G. Which in itself is a nice rock lick to play. So that would be a good lick to practice on its own, you know? But that's for a separate video, I guess. So both of the licks together sound like this. Okay? That sort of thing. So as I said, we're using that blues note here, so we have the... But just here. So yeah, we're kind of having a little bit of fun with the blues note, and you know, introducing that into some other licks that aren't just, you know, based around this first position. So hopefully you can take something from that. You can also make up your own phrases, you know, from that position and see what you can do. So yeah, I have a lot of fun around there, so hopefully you do too, and I'll see you for another video.